That's not what my music sounds like at all. Hello and welcome back to my channel, basically Brandon. Who feels like making some crafts today? So today's crafts, I'm very excited about them. All of them are really inexpensive. All the materials come from Dollar Tree. And if you have everything on hand to make these with, the paint brushes, that kind of thing, you're only looking at spending maybe $4 to make the first craft, which is going to be a windmill made out of cookie sheets. And then $3 on this bathroom decor that we're going to end up making. It's really exciting to be able to make these crafts and for them to look so high-end. Like you got them from Hobby Lobby or something like that, but you actually made them from Dollar Tree products. If you're local to the Harlan, Kentucky area, I did talk to the owner of Sassy Trash, and she told me that if I have no room for the crafts that I've been making on my YouTube channel, that I can bring them to her and she would be willing to sell them for me. So if you see something that you like, it may end up at Sassy Trash and you can go and purchase it there. If you don't feel like making it on your own, if you do feel like making it on your own, I mean, it's really inexpensive. I understand why you would. But if you don't feel like putting the time or energy into it, you can go to Sassy Trash and pick it up there. Other than that, let's just jump right on into it. So to begin this project, you're going to take 2 packs of the cookie sheets from the Dollar Tree. Now these come 2 to a pack, so it's 4 total cookie sheets. And then I have these little wreath frames from the Dollar Tree. Now they come 2 to a pack as well, but you're only going to need 1 of them. And then these bamboo skewers, you can get them at the Dollar Tree, you can get them at Walmart, but they come to about 100 to a pack. And I have 12 there, but we only needed 10 of them. And then I've got the paint coming up. You'll need the Waverly Black ink chalk paint, as well as the satin nickel spray paint that we use in another one of our tutorials, and then gray paint as well from Apple Barrel. Oh, and I forgot to mention you'll need Nutmeg Brown by Apple Barrel. So the easiest way to go ahead and make your windmill blades is just to go ahead and take your cookie sheet and measure out an inside and an outside portion of each blade. The outside portion would be 4 inches and 3/4. The inside part would be 2 inches and 3/4. And you'll kind of see that on my cookie sheet that there are different sizes at the top and the bottom. I didn't start out by doing that. I actually measured out kind of the length of the blade first, and then I got the inches for my preceding blades. However, the easiest way for you to start doing it is just to do what I said with the inside and the outside. You can get 3 blades per sheet, and then once you have those, you can actually cut it out and use that as a stencil for the rest of the cookie sheets. Now, the last cookie sheet, your 4th cookie sheet, it will actually only have 1 blade on it, and you'll use it to create the circle for the inside portion of the windmill as well. And you know, just because I made mine this big doesn't mean that you have to make this big. You can actually make it bigger if you want to, or smaller. This is just what I did, and you can choose to do however you want to do it. So your next step is just to go ahead and cut everything out of the cookie sheets. And let me urge you to be a little bit careful with this, because this is aluminum. And so if you're cutting it, you know, it does tend to get a little bit dicey near your fingers. I managed to not cut myself this time, so hopefully you don't either. So once you have everything cut out, go ahead and line it up on something that's going to protect whatever surface it is that you're painting on. And lay everything out. We're going to paint this ink Waverly chalk paint color first. Once that dries, go ahead and bring your bamboo skewers over as well, and you're going to go ahead and paint those. Again, I have 12 whenever I started doing this project, and I never realized I only needed 10 of them. Just go ahead and paint them black, and then once it dries, you're going to go ahead and take a napkin and dab them with the gray Apple Barrel paint. You're going to do that with the inside circle portion, the blades, as well as the bamboo skewers. And then finally you'll take spray paint and you'll spray it into a bowl, and then take another napkin and kind of blot all of the blades, the inside circle portion, and then the bamboo skewer as well. And you'll see that in the preceding videos in this tutorial. Now be sure in between painting your blades black and the inside portion black and the skewers black that you give it enough time to dry before you dab it with the gray paint, because you don't really want to blend the paint. You just kind of want it to have these different layers. Make sure you let it dry between the gray paint to the spray paint as well. Now this next part, we're going to make this windmill look a little bit more rustic than like this galvanized steel. So we're going to take nutmeg brown, put a little bit out, and take a dry brush and just start brushing it on. You can kind of outline it, put a little bit on the inside, however you want to do it. I did it how I thought it looked best, so you just do it how you think it looks best. Now this next part could get a little bit tricky. I took the inside piece that goes to the windmill and laid it flat down so I can measure out the positioning of the bamboo skewers. I went ahead and put this little ring around it, of course, so that way I can figure it out as well. But once I had it figured out, I placed this first one and hot glued it directly to the inside portion, and did it on the back of it, of course. And then I kind of laid everything out just to see exactly where everything was going to be placed. Once you figure out your positioning, go ahead and just start hot gluing all of them into place. Next, you're going to go ahead and hot glue the middle ring that's between the blades and the inside ring. Hot glue it to the skewers, and I just kind of lifted it up and did a dab of hot glue and adhered it. Alright, so we made it this far. This next portion, you're just going to take the blades and you're going to hot glue them directly to the bamboo skewers that are coming off of it. I recommend going ahead and leaving everything in place so that way, you know, you can kind of see and make sure that everything is even. You've got a nice little circle of the blades. And then towards the end, I ended up flipping it over and then taking hot glue and just kind of hot gluing those bad boys from front and back so that way they're just a little bit more secure if you're going to hang this. And that is it. This windmill looks so good. I had it hanging on my wall and I just couldn't believe how good it looked. I had looked up a couple different ones to kind of like imitate whenever I was looking earlier, and so I saw some at Hobby Lobby that were $45. I saw some online that were like $30. This was $4 to make, and it looks so good and so high end. I love it. For this next project, we're going to create a bathroom decoration that's going to be like a small bathtub. And so if you get one of these 4 packs of storage tins from the Dollar Tree, you'll only need one of them. Take some of these jot labels, some tennis balls that are sold at the Dollar Tree, a floral pick thing, and then the floral base, as well as some Waverly White chalk paint. To begin with this project, go ahead and take your little tin and you're going to take the Waverly White chalk paint and you're just going to start painting it. Now this is going to take a couple coats just to get it completely covered because I couldn't find any of the white tins. So if you can't find the white tins, go ahead and just start painting. If you do find a white tin, good for you. Alright, so once you finish painting it and it's dry, go ahead and take your ping pong balls. They're going to become the legs of this little bathtub. Just open it up, take them out. You're going to hot glue them. I kind of hot glued them staggered a little bit so there were like 2 in the wide front and then 2 like in the back, but you can see all 4 of them if you're looking at it straight on. Now once this is dry and you have the legs adhered to it, I just realized that my phone is in this video, so I apologize that it's sitting over there in the corner. But I went ahead and put that floral base down in it, and next we'll go ahead and start putting a label on it. So I chose this longer jot label. You can choose any of them that you want to put on it, but I chose this longer one because I'm going to hand write bath on it, and you can choose to write whatever you want to on it. I just thought bath looked really cute for a bathroom.
And then that is it. You will be done after you write whatever you want to write on your little bathroom decoration. But I think it's kind of cute. I've got it sitting on the corner of my bathroom, on the sink. Yeah, it's a cute little piece.
Thank you so much for stopping by today. Again, I absolutely love this windmill. It is so cool. I sent a picture of it to my mom and she was like, I love that. And so maybe I'll give it to her. Maybe I'm gonna keep it for myself. Maybe I'm gonna sell it. I don't know. But it's only $4 to make that sucker. So, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't make it on your own. Anyways, thanks again for stopping by, checking out the channel. If you're liking the content that I'm producing, be sure to subscribe. Hit the little bell for notifications, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, one thing before we go, I did forget to mention that I did put a post out on my Facebook today that said it was just a picture of what I had been working on, and I said that if anyone can guess what it was, I would give them a shout out on my new YouTube videos. So Michelle Steinbergen, she was the winner. She guessed it. She said it was windmill blades, and it was. So congratulations, Michelle, and I hope you guys enjoy making your crafts.